So let's roll your shoulders from front to back. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Just start being aware of where your breath is. Reverse your order from back to front. When you do that, try to move your arms from the shoulder blades. It's always a good idea to incorporate a bigger muscle, just instead of focusing on the gesture itself. Now paddle your arms front and back and up and down like this. And when you do that, again, incorporate the spine and the muscle that's attached to it, and then let them move those arms. And open your mouth this time, and start breathing through the mouth. Yes. Make a more dynamic movement in harmony with the breath and any muscle group that is associated with the respiratory function, which is intercostal muscles, the muscles that are attached to the spine, side ribs, shoulders, hip, even gluteus maximus, the muscle in our buttocks. Okay, and then come back to stillness. Spread your legs a little bit wider than hip distance apart. I just want you to glide your hip area in one direction. You're doing counterclockwise. Now reverse to the clockwise motion. All right, and then come back to stillness. And now we can actually strengthen your lower abdominal breathing. So let me actually change the angle a little bit. So make sure the toes are pointing parallel toward the front of your room, and the legs are wider than hip distance a little bit. And then I want you to breathe in and sink down as you breathe out. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out. Squeeze the thigh muscles toward one another and make sure it's not spreading out like this, because that might invite some injury. So make sure that thighs are also parallel to one another. And breathing in, and hold the pose and put your arms up like parallel and stay there. And maybe you can just tuck your tailbone forward a little bit, so don't stick out your buttock too much toward the back wall. And count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, come back, and relax for the moment. We do this 2 more times. So breathing in, sink down, breathe out, put your arms up, and let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, come back. And one more time, put your hands on your waist, sink down, and tuck your tailbone forward, put your arms up, hold the pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gradually come back using your leg power. Good. Now let's stretch upper back muscle and maybe also the neck that's connected to it. So spread your arm to T shape. Now put your left elbow above the right and bend at the elbow and meet the palms together. If you can't do that, you can put your back of the palms together. Okay. Now squeeze the elbows together, and as you're squeezing them together, look up and look down. Let's incorporate the breath. Breathing in, look up, breathe out, look down. Let's widen the margin as you go. Breathing in, look up further, and look down deeper. At this point, your eyes are looking at the ground, looking at the floor, breathing in. One more time, really stretch up and stretch the spine, looking at the ceiling. Breathe out, come back down all the way around your back and then look at the floor. And come back slowly to the neutral position and undo the arms. We do the opposite. Okay, relax, just shake off a little bit. And now T-shape again. Now this time your right arm is going to be over the left arm. Cross at the elbow. Meet the palms together. And really squeeze the upper arms together. But try to keep the shoulders calm and move them away from the ear. Make the neck long. Now squeeze up. Breathing in. Breathe down. Round your mid back. Breathe in and up. And breathe down. Make it more dynamic. Breathing in. Look toward the shoulder, toward the ceiling, and look down. Hold the pose. Breathing in. Back to the neutral position and release. Whew. This will really release the kink at the upper part of the shoulders. So it's very, very effective. Oftentimes when they cannot really sing high or loud is because the neck is really, really tight. So this is really allowing the throat to open up and relax. So we're going to do a few more. I want you to put your left arm onto the right side of the head. And using that weight of the arm, tilt your neck toward your left. And then you can hold out the arm and then make a golf ball size circle to the front and a reverse. And keep the arm still, and then now look down into your right armpit. Left armpit. So that you can feel that the different part of the neck is stretched. And release, lower the right arm, release the left arm, and finally, gradually, slowly bring the neck to the central area position. And then we do the same different thing, opposite thing. So you put the right arm onto the left side of the neck, and then stretch out the left arm, and using the weight of the hand, stretch the left side of the neck, and then make a golf ball size circle. Front and reverse. And then stop the motion and then look into your right armpit to stretch the slightly different side of the neck. And then lower your left arm, release your right arm, come back to the center. Now look up, stretch the front of the neck, and look down. You can actually use to clasp the hands in the back of your head and then stretch further. Okay, one more time, look up and look down. Release your hands and look to your left, look to your right, look at one more time. And make a circle with your nose in one direction and the other direction. One more time. And that's it. Shake off a little bit. So this is one variation of physical warm-up I do with my students, and I find it really, really helpful, and it's really fun. We always smile and laugh together, and we suddenly come up with some funny poses. So it's really good for our mind as well. We really have to relax our mind and body and breath so that you can actually start singing beautifully. So if you really enjoyed this episode, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.